Hello. How are we all doing today? Bro? Long awaited 2025 award ceremony. Who is ready? It is delayed no more. How are we all doing? Oh wait, we didn't expect me to be here? Yo, we are gonna have a great day today, guys. I'm being so honest, we're gonna have a great day. Okay, just before we get started, hold on, let me pause the music. I'm going to need everyone to put their right hand on their left chest. We are going to sing the Dragon Soul National Anthem together. Who is ready? We are gonna sing the Dragon Soul National Anthem all together now, okay? Oh, sweet dragon soul. Oh. Okay, let me stop. Let's just carry on with the award ceremony, okay? Very exciting. We've got a whole bunch of categories to go through. Maybe a bit too many. This is the first award ceremony we've done. Hopefully we can turn this into an annual thing. But let's go through the categories. Confetti. Oh wow, we're gonna have a great day. Okay, so let's go through the categories. We've got the craziest bugs of 2025. Some of the best memes of 2025. The most OP soul. Best rework. Help of the year. Here's where things get interesting. Moderator of the year. Obviously, the Discord, you know. Artist of the year. If anything, today people will be appreciated for their hard work, labor, etc. Community creation of 2025. Dev of the year. Showing the devs some love. Content creator of the year. Most active member of the year. Player of the year. There, like I said, there are a lot of categories to get through. There is still more. Soul of the year. Best update of the year. Worst update of the year. Best event of the year. Moment of the year. Most anticipated update of the year. So we're looking far into the future. What Dragon Soul needs the most. But with all of that said, we are going to start with the funniest bug of 2025. What does everyone think the funniest bug of 2025 is? Let me know. I know there's been a lot. And do you know what's crazy? As I was going through some of the responses, a lot of people told me that they haven't experienced any bugs this whole year. The whole of 2025, some people have experienced 0 bugs. I just found that mind-blowing. That is crazy. Actually, wait, since we're live, I'm seeing a lot of people Give code. Give code. Do we really want a code? No. Let me not pull on anyone's legs. I'm joking. No codes. But let's look at some of the funniest bugs of 2025. Whoopsie. Wrong one. Yo, this is such a I love this game, bro. What? Nimbus bug. Then we got the dragon stretching. Oh, let's see that again. So we got the ape bug. Yeah, Nimbus flip bug. I love this game. And all of these bugs are the ones that's been said the most. There are obviously way more, but these are the ones that have been said the most. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The funniest bug that people have said the most. I don't know how this one, but it is the car Ken times 100 bug. I don't know how. We saw some pretty funny bugs. If it was me, I would have gave it to the Nimbus bug. That was very funny to me. But it's car Ken times 100. Ape was number one. The ape could have easily won in my opinion too, but that's just not what the people wanted. Clearly, I don't know. Meme of the year. Let's look at some of the submissions for this. We've got the big I don't know. Bro, if you was one of the people saying I don't know, say I in the chat. Say I in the chat, because there was an overwhelming amount of people who said I don't know. Yeah, bro. I don't know. Yep. I see you guys, bro. King Crazy. Yep. Indra. Yep. Wow. So basically everyone disappointed, but we have the famous Botnet, a contender for meme of the year. Botnet. Let me get some bots in the chat. Botnet. That's my goat right there. Where's Botnet been? Let me know. Where's Botnet been? He's been hiding. Where is he? We've had like 2 updates this year. Where is he hiding, bro? Free Botnet. Free him. The next submission we have is Super Saiyan God Chapter 2. I don't know. That might beat Botnet. Super Saiyan God Chapter 2, that might beat Botnet. It might. And then we have some very disturbing ones. Bammy and GP. Bammy and GP? Bammy getting bullied. These are real submissions, by the way. I'm not just stroking my own chin. These are real submissions that I saw. Snitch. Bold Bammy. I've seen all of this. And these aren't memes to me. This is like my trauma. So like, those don't count. I saw that too much. But meme of the year goes to one and only Botnet. One and only Botnet. It couldn't have been anything else. What else could it have been? W Botnet in the chat right now. Free Botnet. Actually, no. Free Botnet. We need him out, bro. Alright, let's go move on to the next category. Most game-breaking glitch of 2025. This one is hard. Because if you play Dragon Soul, you know there are too many to count. But we're looking at the most game-breaking ones. Let's look at some of the submissions. Again, the famous I don't know. Are you kidding me? I don't know? How do you play Dragon Soul and you don't know a single glitch? How? Again, for those people who told me that they've not experienced a single glitch this year. How? I could hop on Dragon Soul right now and find a glitch. It's ridiculous. Next, we have the immortality glitch. If you don't know about this glitch, you're basically immortal. Like, what else is there to say? This is a glitch in the game. Very crazy. Obviously, Ken times 100. This did numbers. This did numbers for the community. And now that it's gone, We're all sad. We're all sad. You know, I wish it could be in the game right now. Like, it's just not in the game. Like, you know, the ape glitch. How everyone mastered their Ikari. Because without this glitch, most of us wouldn't have our maxed out Ikaris right now. Last, the Ikari glitch. Which is still, some of these glitches are still into the game as we speak. But what do you guys think it is? Let me know. We've got the ape glitch. Kaioken times 100. I don't know. Bro, I don't know. It's not a contender. Obviously, everyone guessed it. Kaioken times 100. Kaioken, bro, this was not even close. Not even close. I barely saw any other submission other than Kaioken times 100. Let's move on though. It's all in the past. No more Kaioken times 100. W patching Kaioken. Wait, guys, do we want the Kaioken times 100 in the game still, or are we happy without it? Let me know. Because maybe we could... Yes or no? Do we want the Kaioken times 100 in the game? No, we don't agree with no alias. Bammy, thank you for patching Kaioken. Oh. Come on now, I'm not a dev. I'm not... I didn't do that. Yes, we don't want it back. No, we don't. No. I'm just seeing hella no's. Wow, no one wants it back, I guess. Okay. W patch. Jesus Sanchez, W patch. Yep. No one wants it in the game. That's kind of funny. Damn. Yeah, W patching, I guess. I don't know. Most overpowered souls. This one is interesting. Because there's been a lot of tweaks to these souls. But we got Savior, Beast, God, Confident. And when I asked about this question, I put in brackets pre-nerf. And if you guys were here when Confident Soul released, Confident was overpowered. What do we think it is? What do we think it is? And the winner of this had a 39.2% on the votes. 39.2. Savior, Beast, God. I'm only seeing a couple people get it right. I'm only seeing a couple people get it right. Okay. The winner. Hold on. The winner. Oh, is God's soul. God's soul. Fire. Yeah. Bro, I only saw a couple people guess this right, bro. Yeah, God's soul definitely overpowered. I can get behind that. I can get behind that. Yep, God's soul. Now, the next category we have is Rework of the Year. Now, Rework of the Year is not just solely about souls. We've had a lot of soul reworks, but we've also had some form reworks. At the start of the year, we had Legendary Super Saiyan, Savior. Closer to the end of the year, Super Saiyan 4, the God rework, and the console rework. Which one could it be? Let me see if you guys can get it right this time. Okay. New raid shop items coming if people want it. I think we all want that, man. I'm seeing a lot more people get it right this time. Wow, I'm seeing a lot of Legendary Super Saiyans. Okay. With 50% of the total votes. 50%. That is half of the votes, mind you. Not even close. A landslide. Savior! Savior! Yup. Easy. Not even close. The Savior rework was monumental. I think when the Savior rework came out, I was genuinely at peace with Dragon Soul. I think that was the one and only moments. Savior was very nice. Amazing. My favorite soul personally. Rework of the year goes to Savior. Amazing, amazing. But I think next is where it gets interesting. Next is where it gets interesting, okay? Helper of the year. Helper of the year. Okay, if you've been in the Discord, name drop the helpers that have helped you through your situations. Let me know. Name drop. No, why you ban me? I'm not a helper, bro. What the? Name drop the helpers who have helped you through your struggles. Me. You helped yourself through your own struggles? Okay, okay. Each and every one of these helpers are an asset to the community, okay? Their selflessness is commendable. So even if you don't win, they all deserve to be celebrated. So if you're at home right now, I need everyone to clap one time just for them. I would ask you to do a round of applause, but then like maybe the neighbors would hear you, maybe your parents would think you're weird, like clapping at a screen. So just clap one time. We're gonna do it all at the same time. 3, 2, 1, clap. There you go. Congrats for everyone who's a helper, you know. Very great human beings. But the helper of the year goes to, can we get a drum rolls, please? Boundless! Boundless! Everyone give up for Boundless. And Boundless winning, I asked them for an acceptance speech. So Boundless, here's what Boundless has to say for winning. Here's their speech to you guys, if I can find it. L production. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, this is what she wanted to say. Didn't expect this at all, but thank you for Helper of the Year. Huge thanks to the staff, my friends, and everyone in Dragon Soul. Exclamation mark. With a blue heart. Very inspiring. Very inspiring. What a nice message. Okay, moving on. Okay, see, this one's even more juicy. This one's even more juicy. We've got Moderator of the Year. Moderator of the Year. Now, moderators, just like helpers, go that extra step, okay? Let me know, out of these helpers, who has helped you the most? Who has helped you the most with your problems? You know, be there to lay a hand. Helped you through that one rough breakup. I don't know, bro. Helped you with that glitched infinity raid. You couldn't get your raid crystals. They got you, you know? Moderator of the Year. I'm sure I don't need to say this, but all of these moderators are great. You know, I've gotten to speak to every one of these people, and I can say firsthand that these individuals are great and are meant for the job. But the moderator of the year goes to, drum rolls please, Naomi. Everyone, one clap again. 3, 2, 1. Clap. Congrats. And Naomi also had a special message to give to everyone. Oh, guys, I found it straight away. Pound it back, Bammy. Good one. Nice. This is my message. I would like to thank the Dragon Soul community for voting me as Mod of the Year. I would also like to recognize our wonderful staff team because I could not do what I do without them. We will continue to work hard to live up to your expectations. Thank you for the amazing year. With 2 love hearts. With 2 love hearts. How amazing. Discord chat's going crazy. W know me, bro. Let's clap up again. Actually, let's get the children to do it. W kids, got W kids. Everyone clap it. Now. Woo-hoo-hoo. But it just keeps getting better and better. This one really resonates with me. We've got Artists of the Year. There are so many. These are the artists who have won through events, through some of the creative events that Dragon Stars hosted. If you recognize some of these names and some of their work, let me know. Let me know. Bro, stop saying me. Like, I keep on seeing my name in the... I'm not an artist, bro. I'm not... Like, I wish I was, but I'm not as talented as these beautiful people. Son, Boone, Modius, Civiled, K Butsu, Blob. Now, Artists of the Year. Now, Artists of the Year, this doesn't mean that everyone else is bad. Obviously, all of these artists are brilliant. Because to even be on the screen, you have to win. You've had to win. But with that being said, the Artist of the Year goes to... Drum roll, please. Son. Let's give one big clap for Son. 3, 2, 1. Hold on, bro. You guys better be clapping behind your screens, bro. I'm not trying to just do this by myself. Let's just do it again, just to make sure. 3, 2, 1, clap for Son. 3, 2, 1, clap. Beautiful. Now, Son, I DM'd him. I was like, yo, buddy, you won. You won Artist of the Year. Would you like to give an acceptance speech, maybe? And I got egoed. I don't know, bro. He just straight ignored me. Till this day, I have not received a response to my message. So, yeah, W ego, I guess. I mean, I guess we move on. Now, this is Community Clothing of the Year. Or Community Accessory, Community Creation of the Year, I should say. Now, I couldn't fit everything on the screen, but what you're looking at is some of the submissions that have been asked about the most. We've got some notable accessories here. The Dullahan Flame. Fire accessories. Glacial Deity. Still in the game right now. Malicious Goku Black. The Blue Ice Aura. Blue is my favorite color. But out of all of these accessories, only one can win. And the people voted for. Very close, by the way. I think it was like a 1 or 2% difference between first and second. But the winner is the Blue Ice Aura. Again by Sun. Again by Sun. The Blue Ice Aura made by Sun won Community Creation of the Year. Let's give one more big clap for the Blue Ice Aura and Sun. Again, I DM'd him. I was like, yo, buddy, you won't believe it. Guess what? Not only did you win Artist of the Year, but you also won Community Creation of the Year. And he egoed me again. W ego. W ego. You know, I hope he sees this and goes to check his DMs and be like, oh man, bro, you know, I was on D&D. That's my bad, bro, you know. And then gives his speech. But by then it would be too late. So moving on. Yep, congrats. Blue Ice Aura by Sun. We have Content Creator of the Year. Now, these people are who you go to as an outlet for information, entertainment, glitches, glitches. Some very notable names here too. Ultra Hands. Wow, that is a big content creator, you know. Jixie Jax, very big. There's a lot of big names. All of these people have amazing content, but only one winner with 30.7% of the votes. Drum roll, please. New Bammy. New Bammy. Hey, I won. Nah, thank you guys, for real though, for real. Nah, thank you guys. Do you know what? I'll be honest. I'm very happy that I won, you know. Rigged? Rigged? Bro, this is not rigged. I'll show you the results right now, okay? 30% of the votes. Come on, bro. No, you know, I would like to think I deserved it, you know? Because, honestly, I put my heart and soul into Dragon Soul, bro. I really do. I really care about the game, the community. One of the best communities out on Roblox. I feel like I get the people and the people get me. How could this possibly be rigged? Alright, bro, let's just move on, bro. I guess it's rigged. Oh, let's look at a really rigged one. Let's look at a really rigged thing right here. Developer of the Year. Who wins? Who wins? Let me know. No, it wasn't rigged. I didn't admit anything. It's not rigged. Developer of the Year. We've got Popular, Tis, Obscure, TPC, Scarl, Ayuka, Souls. And again, I've spoken to each and every one of these people. Amazing human beings. Except for one person. One of these people are anyways, let me know. Let me see the names in the chat. Okay. Tis and Brazil will win. I'm seeing a lot of Tis and Ayuka. And Souls, I guess. Drum roll, please. It was Souls. Congrats, I guess. It was Souls. Okay. Let me get a rigged in the chat. Let me get a rigged in the chat, bro. Let me get a rigged in the chat. Anyone else could have won. Anyone else of these developers could have won right here. Scarl with the bug fixes. With with the QOL changes and bug fixes. Ayuka. QOL, bro, they just do so much. TPC, Like we both got the same kind of bloodstream. Obscure, just amazing models. Popular Tis, great human beings. But everyone chose Souls. The guy who trolls us. The guy who is keeping us back from getting our chapter 2. Oh man, we could have chose anyone else, guys. And he won with like 60% of the votes. This is outrageous. I'm just disappointed. But regardless, he has a message. He has a message to tell the people. Oh, thank you, community. Love you all. Might make chapter 2 come 50 years earlier for you all. Exclamation mark. Love heart with a kiss. Wow, thanks, bro. 50 years earlier, thanks. Thanks, man. Real MVPs are Tis and Ayuka. I give them my award. There we go. There you go. Those are the real MVPs, guys. Tis and Ayuka. Both of those guys. Real MVPs right there. Alright, let's move on to the next category. We've got a lot to get through still. Now, the next award. Oh, I clicked too fast. Oh, let's just pretend you didn't see that. Most active members. Now, for whatever reason... Wait, guys, pretend you never saw that. Pretend you never... Yo, pretend you never saw that, bro. Bro, L Production, pretend you never saw that. Let's just carry on. For this submission, all right, for whatever reason, everyone just put I don't know or me. Like, what do you mean me? Like, I need names. Like, I don't know who's saying me. I need, names. And the infamous I don't know. Now we're all saying me. Oh my gosh, bro. Anyways, look, I really don't know if most active member is a compliment, because like you're always there for the people, you're most active, or it's more like a bad thing. I'm gonna take it as a good thing. Okay, you're the most active, you're always there, you show up on time at all times. I only saw 2 names, and believe it or not, they were tied. They were talked about the most. So the most active member award goes to Zar2 Real and Heavy Blaze. Zar2 Real and Heavy Blaze. Let's give Heavy Jobless. yeah. Okay. Alright, let's just give one clap for them, alright? These are great individuals, always active, showing out in the community. One clap for them. 3, 2, 1, clap. Amazing individuals. We can let the children clap for them too. Yeah, W children. Full-time Dragon Soul player. Okay, let's move on. Let us move on. Best PvP player. Again, I don't know and me. I don't know and me. These are like, I can't escape from these, bro. Best PvP player of the year. I don't know and me at all times. Now, guys, without saying I don't know or me in the chat, give me the name of the best PvP player you know. Gotta be me, not me. Guys, what did I just say? Oh yeah, we trolling. Not you. Hey, Yuka, that's not nice. What do we not me? Alright, bro. Do you know what? Drum rolls, please. Just vibing. Everyone give one clap for just vibing. And I also communicated with him, and he would like to give his special message live. He wants to do it himself, so let's bring him in. Let's add him to the call. We're gonna find vibing. We are going to find vibing. Playtime only going up. Greetings, vibing. Hold on, let me find you. Where are you?
I gotta turn off the stream.
Where are you? Vibing.
Up, bro. Yo, shut up.
Where
Yo, shut up.
where are you?
Yo, shut up, bro.
I see you.
See the fit, bro. See the fit.
Wait, where do you want to stand? Where do you want to stand and do this?
Let's go through, bro.
I'm following you.
Are you sure? You're frozen on my screen.
No, I'm here, bro. Just, you know, stand where you need to. Oh, you look amazing.
Oh, okay. I forgot you had a free cam.
And let me play your song as well.
Who plays PvP? Yeah, crazy thing. I won an award that nobody plays. Nobody plays PvP, bro. But
All right, Vibin, you won PvP Player of the Year. How does that make you feel?
It's a dead game mode. Nobody plays it, but you know, it's good to know I'm still on top. It's good to know I'm still on top. Like nobody else plays the game mode. You know, nobody else has touched it. It's good, bro. It's good. It's good.
Okay.
But I appreciate all y'all giving me this reward. You know, Dragon Soul, we don't have our ups and downs. We don't have more downs than ups, especially now. I don't even touch the game now, but still, we still on top.
Wait, can we hear Vibin or no?
What do you mean, turn me up, bro?
Kind of quiet. Let me turn you up.
Yeah, turn me up. But what's it called? You know.
There you go.
There we go. Won a PvP award. You know, nobody does it. Nobody does it like me. I'm number 1. I'm Diamond 1. It's good. It's good. Even though, you know, it's not the most played game mode. It definitely needs more attention. But it's good to win an award, you know. But to say the least, Dragon Soul, we done had our ups and downs, you know. We done had more downs than ups, you know. But I appreciate this game for giving me a platform that I needed. You know, I wouldn't be who I am today, as popular as I am today,
without Dragon Soul.
Without Dragon Soul, I had to give it credit at that point.
Wow,
but then
this
again,
is crazy.
Shut up, bro.
Okay, sorry.
But then again, Dragon Soul has gone through its several rough patches and is still going downhill today. I would like to see improvement. That doesn't mean I will come back, but I would like to see improvement. But disregarding that, that's a whole topic on itself. I would like to thank y'all for awarding me. You know, you're the real ones out there. Y'all know who y'all are. I'm gonna shout y'all out. You know, Kimmy, my little sister, I love you, gang. I hope you're doing good for yourself. My brother Sui,
You was gonna say something.
the best. Yeah, all my soul was the second best PvPer. You know, Kimmy's third. You know, shout out Tall. You know, he's been my rival for a while, but he retired. He old crippled man. You know, what else? Shout out Microwave, my Deep Woken Guild. You always gotta put my Deep Woken Guild on top. Shout out Bemmy, you know, I'm gonna say it, my nigga. Shout out Bemmy, my nigga, bro. My nigga Bemmy, you know, we done been through our rough patches. When we first met him, you know, we did a little tournament. He lost, but you know, I still gave him a reward. But you know, shout out my man Bemmy. Like he's been a real one since day one. He wouldn't be here and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for each other. You know.
Fish it up. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm gonna dap you up. Yeah. You know, shout out the ones in the Discord. You know who you are.
Period.
You know who you are, bro. You know who you are. I say shout out to some mods too. Shout out to the old mod team too. Shout out somebody y'all don't even know. I think the last knows, but shout out AK Juice. You know, he a real one too. You know, shout out Ina. I'll shout out. Yeah, not no Kimar. No, here's the real one. Shout out Sean. Sean, if you're watching the stream right now, I appreciate you. You made this game, and even though you're not making it anymore, you know, you moved on. I appreciate you for making this game. We all wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. Now, to say your game has gone through some stuff, it's gone through its patches, but it survived. It survived to this day. And if you didn't make it when you were little, we wouldn't be here today, gang. I appreciate you and all you did for me, gang.
Bro, there are no Bammy files. Stop.
there is Bimmy Files, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, shout out Wonder too, bro. Shout out Wonder too. If y'all know him, if y'all see Wonder in the chat, go ahead and send him some Yuri, bro. You know, gotta put him out there,
And any more shout outs?
There's people I can't name, or I will be lynched, like bad.
All right, it's probably best not to name those people though.
Oh no, there's one more thing I want to know. No, hold on. Shout out my art. Hold on, I got it. Shout out my artist Ruckus. Y'all need to hit him up, bro. He is the greatest artist of all time. Shout out Griffin Station. Also, I'm not gonna shout him out. Everyone hate on Allen. On my soul, I hate that man, Allen.
Okay,
on my soul.
Okay. Woo! Everyone clap up for vibing. Amazing. PvP player of the year. Yup, clap it up. Woo! Yep. Well deserved. Oh man. Wow. All right. Let's get back to it. Now our next category, the most knowledgeable player of the year. Obviously, they have to be experienced, been around the block for a couple years. So Ultra Hands, he's been around for a very long time. Vibin again has been around for a very long time. But all of the people you see right here are not the winners. These are just some of the extras that we saw in the submissions. The actual winner, Remarkless. W Remarkless, bro. And he also had a special message for this as well. Let me read this out. Hello everyone. I couldn't make it to the big stage as I'm critically wounded after my fierce and long battle after Waves 89 Zukin in the Infinity Raid. Fun fact, the Infinity Raid has just been changed, so that Zukin boss isn't as strong as it was before. But that aside, thank you for this award, and thank you everyone who voted me. And lastly, join Soulbound Legion, the best in the game. Debatable, very much debatable. But that's what he said. He seems very grateful. W Remarkless, shout out to Remarkless. Wave 87 still takes half an hour. Half an hour? Devs, fix it. Next category. Ultra Hands robbed? Buggiest update. If I had the power, I would say all of these updates were buggy. All of these discords were buggy, but we have to pick the buggiest. And I'm going to be so honest, you guys will be very shocked to see which one actually won. Oh, and there's a special thing with this submission right here, 2025. Some people just said the whole year was the buggiest. The whole year was just the buggiest, bro. They just couldn't pinpoint one update. They just nuked the whole year. The whole year was buggy. forget a buggy update. The whole year was just buggy, bro. The game is just buggy, bro. But we can't say the whole year. We need to give it to a specific update. And what is that one update? The winter update. I know. I know. I'm shocked too. I am shocked. I'm very shocked. I thought winter went pretty smooth. I thought the winter update was kind of smooth compared to the other updates. Like think about chapter 1. Holy, that was a buggy mess. The Halloween update, buggy mess, but the winter update, really, guys? I don't know what we're doing, bro. I really don't know what we're doing. Maybe there's too many I don't knows and me's. Yeah, nah. Oh no. Oh no. We'll just move on. Soul of the year. Soul of the year. Now, after all the reworks, what soul could you say is the soul of the year? Let me know. Let me know. Oh, I see Takio in the chat. He said Zama. Soul of the year goes to Savior. 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 This was not even close. Not even close. I think it was around 40%. Savior won this. Is this valid or rigged? Valid or rigged? Soul of the year. I think this is pretty valid. Savior is definitely my favorite soul in the game. Especially after that rework. I think that's pretty valid. Alright. Best update of the year. Super Saiyan God Chapter 1. Kaioken Time Rifts. Shenron Daily Gifts. 2 times weeks. Hold on. There's been a lot of grinding done in those 2 times weeks. Guys, it saved me. I'm not gonna lie. Those 2 times weeks saved me. Those times 2 raid crystals. Wow. I'm not gonna lie. They're goated. Underrated. You could even say we don't get them enough. Maybe that's pushing it. Japan update. But where did it... Guys, we actually want a Japan update? Are we kidding me? No. Latina baddies. Okay, yeah. No. Okay. The best update. Drum roll, please. Best update of the year. Goes to Super Saiyan God Chapter 1. Super Saiyan God Chapter 1. What? That was unexpected. What? Super Saiyan... I don't know. Like, I saw this and I started scratching my head. I was like, maybe people saw this and was thinking Super Saiyan God Chapter 2. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. Like, we could have... Let's look at the lineup right here. Like, there was much more updates on this list, by the way. These are just the top contenders right now. Kaioken Time Rifts. Wow. Let's just move on, bro. Super Saiyan God Chapter 1. That's just what it is. That's what the people chose. Next, we have the worst update of the year. The worst update of the year. Let me know. Tomboy update. What are we talking about? Okay, guys. Yes or no? Yes or no? Do we want a Japan update number 2? Yes or no? I just want to see straight yeses or no's in the chat. Do we want a Japan update number 2? Where the devs fly off to Japan and leave us with a code. Yes or... Guys, we're saying yes. Do you guys remember the last time they had a Japan update? They delayed Beast. Are you kidding me? Oh man, we're cooked. We're cooked. We're cooked. Come on. The people never learn. The people never learn, bro. They are going to fly to Japan and leave us with a rinky-dinky code for 7 Dragon Balls. And this time, I have suspicions it's going to be for 2 months this time. Worst update of the year. Yeah. If it was up to me, I'd say Japan update number 1. Oh, no. Oh, you're not going to Japan. Not again. Worst update of the year. Guilds. I mean, I guess it's valid. I guess it's valid. It was kind of an abandoned idea. We got stuck in guilds 1.5 and just the guilds never got touched ever again. Guilds definitely do need more features. What do guilds do? Good question. Good question. Yoruba update. Kuro, stop. Kuro, stop. I see what you're typing. Stop. Event of the year. Now, when we're talking about events, we've got a lot. Maybe not a lot, actually. We have the winter event. 2025. Halloween event. 2025. We all know how that went down. And we also have the dev events. Now, which one did the people choose? And what do you guys think it is? Dev events, obviously. Halloween. Dev events by far. Dev Glaze. Halloween, winter, okay. Winter event. I'm seeing a lot of winter events. Keep in mind, winter event was the buggiest update of the year. By the way, just keep that in mind. So maybe we need to do some more thinking. Spring event, that's not even one of the options, buddy. Drum roll, please. It is the winter event. Yeah. Hold on, let me get the children. Let me get them kids. Yeah. Winter event by far best update of the year in my personal opinion. Very valid, very deserved. Rigged. What else did you want to win? Dev events? No alias. No, you've been consumed by the masses. Oh, there's no BAMI files. Oh. What does that even mean? Now we're coming to the end of our categories. I think we've got 2 more left after this. But the best month of the year for Dragon Soul. Now, this one actually, I want to see. What month do you think you've had the most fun playing Dragon Soul? Or what month do you think Dragon Soul was at its peak? You could say. December. August. January, okay. Super Saiyan God Chapter 1 came out then. Okay, that's not bad. December. January. April. What happened in April? $2025, by the way. March? What happened in March? September to December. Not mad at that. Okay, the best month of the year for Dragon Soul is December. And I'm not surprised. We've had a lot of good things come out in December, bro. God Rework, I think, came out in December. Winter event, fire. Very valid. I don't think there's nothing rigged about this one. This is valid in my opinion. Twin, this is not valid. What would you give this to? September 2001. All right. 2001? I don't even think I was even born back then. Most anticipated update. See, now this one's important to me. And the time this was released, we didn't have the Zamasu. So we already have it. That's a good sign, right? We're making progress, right? That's a good sign. We've got Fusion. This should be the next update, I believe. I think. I think. Beam clashes. Holy smokes. Beam clashes. This has been requested to be in the game since the dawn of time. Races also. Wow, I just looked to my right and everyone is saying chapter 2. Guys, look, like there's other options though. And some people just said, nah, just put all of them into the game. But obviously, not even close. Like, I think it was like, maybe like 60 to 70%. Maybe even higher than that. Chapter 2. Not even close. And I can get behind that. Chapter 2. Where is it at? Where is chapter 2? Maybe we should start a hashtag, bro. Hashtag where is chapter 2? Hashtag drop chapter 2. Hashtag release chapter 2. Hashtag release chapter 2 right now or I'll stop playing the game. Hashtag bring chapter 2 right now or I'll cry. Yeah. What do we need the most in Dragon Soul? This might be the last category, I believe. What do we need the most in Dragon Soul right this moment? Chapter 2 again? Chapter 2 again. Release chapter 2 to cure Bami's bolding? Bro, me bolding is nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with me being bold, bro. Like, I don't need a cure. Like, I'm perfectly fine the way I am. I don't need a cure. It's not a disease. The heck? But new forms, level, and story. So basically, chapter 2. Basically, just bring out chapter 2, bro. But I think that's all we have. Honestly, thank you guys, man. This has been a very pleasant experience for me. And I hope everyone enjoyed their time. Like, honestly, this was a great experience. See, look, I hope we can do this every year. W stream, guys. Let me see. Let me get a W stream in the chat if you really enjoyed the stream. Because if that's the case, we can pick this right up next year and do this all over and make it 10 times better. We're doing this in the middle of March. No, it just turned March. We're doing this and on the 1st of March. It has been long overdue, but we finally brought it out, bro. Hopefully everyone enjoyed. The reason for its delay, definitely my fault. Whoa, Bammy, I will give a few Dragon Balls plus reset wishes and 5 pip. Okay, guys, if you're looking at this live stream, stop. Go into the game. There's going to be Dragon Balls and wish resets and amazing things going on. Join the game right. You guys think I'm playing? I'm going into the game right now. Join. Go. Play the game. You know, I'll see you guys in the game. Hopefully enjoy the stream. Cap, right? Look, it's happening, right? Can you not see? Look, let me join a public game. Hopefully enjoy the stream. I definitely did enjoy being the host. I'll see you guys later, man.